the week. My name is Ellen. Regular viewers of this program know my affinity for the Music Man St. Vincent guitar. I think it's one of the most innovative and practical guitar designs to come out probably as long as I've been alive. So I'm very excited to be looking at its more affordable cousin, the Sterling by Music Man St. Vincent guitar. And we will be doing it in a shootout style, which is always a little bit haphazard, but involves me taking these Fanny's guitar picks, which are 4 for $1, and anytime I like something about the things, I put a pick in the boot. Something like that. There's a lot that's the same about these guitars. They have the same pickup configuration, they have the same type of 5-way switch, I think. The American-made St. Vincent has locking tuners, and the Sterling does not. The Sterling also has a maple neck, and the Music Man has a rosewood neck. And I can tell, just by picking them up, that the finish on the Music Man St. Vincent is a little bit more pleasant to touch. I know that with these Music Man St. Vincents, they do like a gunstock oil wax, some sort of magic and science, so that's happening here too. This has some sort of weird compensated nut, and this just has a regular, straighty. The first thing I want to take a look at here is playability. How does the neck feel? How's the setup? This guitar just plays itself, so that's going to be hard to beat. This neck is a little bit more substantial than this neck. There's a little more to hold on to, which is more to my liking. Even though I prefer the rosewood neck to the maple neck, I prefer the contour of this neck. It's a little bit more of a dramatic shape. This almost has a V to it. It feels like it kind of flares out as you get toward the fretboard. I like that better. Picking the boot. It's just as playable. The setup is practically identical, but the neck shape is slightly different, so it does make for a little bit of a different playing experience. While this guitar plays itself, this one requires just the tiniest fraction more of effort because of the slightly increased neck size. And it has more to do with the shape than the girth. I'm saying so many inappropriate things. The first thing I noticed when I picked this guitar up and started playing it is that the pickups sound a little bit different than the pickups of the Music Man St. Vincent. I've got the EQ leveled out on the amp, I've got the bridge pickup selected. Let's take a look at how these pickups sound. Sounding. Same exact settings, but with the Music Man. Man, oh my gosh, just night and day, pick in the boot. These pickups are a lot louder, they have a lot more going on tonally, they don't sound as flat. Sometimes component quality has to go down a little bit in order to make it cost an entire mortgage less. I'm going to plug into this JCM 900 and we're going to take a look at some distorted sounds. If I can figure out how to work a freaking Marshall on the neck pickup with the Music Man. Same thing, neck pickup, JCM 900. More fun. It's still a less complex melodic sound. It does handle distortion nicely. Did I already give a pick in the boot to these pickups? I'm gonna give a pick in the boot to these pickups for a good effort. They weigh pretty much exactly the same. Maybe this one's just a little bit lighter. I don't know. I'm not. What do I look like? A freaking bathroom scale? The vibrato bar on the Music Man St. Vincent is the best. I have completely depressed it. Totally fine. It's mind-blowing. I have stolen the whammy bar off a Mexican Strat, and we're going to use that even though it doesn't fit totally properly because I don't have time to find the right whammy bar because I also work here and I have to vacuum. None of these guitars get picks and boots for having a 4-2 tuner alignment. My tiny little squirrel brain cannot hack it. I'm going to go as crazy with this one as I did with that one, and we're going to see where we end up. But it's pretty close. I would put it on par with like a regular Strat vibrato. You're gonna get the same amount of detuning when you come back from, holding it up by the whammy bar like your LG from Thelma and the Sleaze. You could buy this guitar and a boat and still not be able to afford this guitar. Does that make sense? I've seen some boats on Craigslist. Before I even count the picks and the boots, if you love this guitar and you want a more affordable version, this is a great guitar. Is it gonna sound as good as this guitar that costs 3 times as much? No, of course not. You can't always drive a Lexus. Sometimes you drive a Kia and you're very happy in your Kia. I drive a Kia, I'm very happy in my Kia. This is the Kia of St. Vincent's. So let's count the picks and the boots. The Sterling has 3 picks. This one only has 2, but I like it way better, so something got garbled up in the science. But anyway, 3 picks and 2 picks. Alan. Here at Fanny's House Music, we also sell vintage clothing. These are tagged as spectacular groovy pants. I thought it was a skirt, but what do I know? Ooh, these are fun. I love them. Can you see my legs? Woo! Spectacular groovy pants. So groovy. I bet if I fell from a high enough height, they would pop out like parachutes and float me gently to the ground. Ready? Okay. 5, 6, 7. I love these pants and I love these guitars. Thank you for watching Ellen's Favorite Thing at Fanny's of the Week. Tune in next week for me to have another favorite thing.